Hi, I'm Maddie Ziegler.
She's Abby's favorite.
But she doesn't care that she's gonna burn the kid out.
Who hasn't heard of Maddie Ziegler before? Whether you know her from Dance Moms, Sia's music videos, or Instagram, you have to admit that Maddie is a force to be reckoned with. With millions of followers and an impressive net worth, Maddie is ready to take over the world. But do you know everything there is to know about her as a grown-up? Is she still dating Jack Kelly? Is she still in touch with Abby Lee Miller? Will she ever become a singer like her sister? Stay tuned for all that and more. When you grew up on TV, it's normal to see yourself in at least a couple of episodes, but Maddie admitted that she's never ever seen an episode of Dance Moms. She was quoted saying, "I don't watch the show. I've probably only seen one entire episode from start to finish. I don't love watching myself. I've lived through it. Why do I need to watch it happen all over again?" She definitely has a point there. She explained that she never really wanted the drama. She just wanted to dance, which totally makes sense why she'd never seen an episode. And speaking of Dance Moms, it looks like Maddie still has no contact with her former dance teacher, Abby Lee Miller. Although Abby has thrown plenty of shade on Instagram over the years, the Zieglers decided to leave the reality TV drama on TV.
We're just gonna not be on the elite team anymore.
Maddie previously commented on Abby, saying that she's exactly how she is on the show. "I feel like I had so much more pressure on me to be the best in the room." In her memoir, Maddie admitted that she was pushed a lot as a child, which brought a lot of stress. She said that she still had to dance even when she was sick.
Maddie, I know you're not feeling well, but suck it up. We gotta get through this, okay?
"I remember I once had bronchitis and I could barely breathe without coughing. I literally had to hold my breath through the number so I wouldn't start a coughing fit." But Sia came into Maddie's life and pretty much saved her from her perfectionism, and technically from Abby Lee Miller.
I want this kid with me! I don't want her with you!
It all went down in Twitter DMs and Maddie couldn't believe it was all real. Sia was actually a Dance Moms fan, which is how she came across Maddie in the first place. And Chandelier was the first video that made Maddie a household name in the dance world. Over the years, the two became really close friends, and on her 16th birthday, Maddie even got the best type of present from Sia, a car. Maddie previously called Sia one of her closest friends, even though she's so much older than her. Speaking of older people, Maddie never really hid her love for Zac Efron, even when she was on Dance Moms. But that crush remained the same even now that she's all grown up.
And until this day, I am obsessed with him.
Maddie even said that her mom embarrassed her in front of Zac. They were at the first Teen Choice Awards back in the day, and well, Melissa Ziegler was once a dance mom, so she's pretty daring. When Zac was up on stage, Melissa yelled at him to take his shirt off. Maddie said she literally wanted to sink in her seat because she was so embarrassed.
I do not know her.
Of course, Maddie has experienced crushes outside of Zac Efron too. She previously dated an Australian dancer, Jack Kelly, and the two broke up in 2018. But by the end of 2018, rumors started to spread that Maddie's dating Stevie Wonder's son, Kyland Morris. The two met backstage on Dancing with the Stars Juniors because both of their siblings competed on the show. That's kind of cute, right? Maddie's not only thriving when it comes to her love life, she's also keeping pretty busy. In 2019, the popular dancer revealed that she's collaborating with Fabletics, a company owned by Kate Hudson. She launched her very own activewear line to inspire people who struggle with confidence, especially in activewear. Fabletics was quoted saying that the entire collection captures Maddie's love for dance and inspires you to feel your best from the moment you put it on. Maddie said that she loves color, and with this collection, she wanted to bring her own personality to it. It definitely worked. So since Maddie's clearly been keeping very busy, does that mean she doesn't have much time for her sister Mackenzie? The two were always rivals on Dance Moms,
Beat my sister, okay?
with Abby Lee Miller pitting them against each other and almost always just praising Maddie.
If this was your sister, we would be halfway finished with the number.
But spending time off Dance Moms actually brought Maddie and Mackenzie closer together. They are now amazing friends who always leave positive comments for each other on their Insta posts. There's absolutely no rivalry here, even though we're sure these two have sisterly fights. Speaking of rivalry, we all know that Maddie is the best at dancing and acting, while her sister Mackenzie sings. But has Maddie ever tried to be a singer? Well, you can find several videos of Maddie singing online, but she admitted that she doesn't really feel jealous of Mackenzie's singing talent. Maddie dances, Mackenzie sings, and they managed to become their own unique people, away from the sibling rivalry ignited by Abby Lee Miller. Maddie used to be known for displaying a lot of her trophies and crowns when she was a kid, but as a grown-up, she admitted she's totally over competitive world of dance. As a child, Maddie always strived to be the best and win at every single competition.
Maddie with pride! Maddie, 130. Miss Maddie.
She became a huge perfectionist, which put even more stress on her as a kid. The pressure of competitive dance was enough for Maddie to throw in the towel and never look back. She also admitted that she has thrown away all of her crowns and trophies, which was definitely a step in the right direction when it comes to overcoming perfectionism. Speaking of perfect, Maddie's Instagram is something a lot of her peers wish they could have. From millions of followers to gorgeous pictures, Maddie often shares glimpses of her life on social media. But one thing that's extremely precious are her friendships. She'll often share moments with her two BFFs, the talented dancers Charlize Glass and Cameron Field. She's absolutely loved by her friends, and it's incredible to see just how she's able to grow outside of the dance mom's world. Of course, moving to LA also meant she got some pretty cool friends, like Millie Bobby Brown. Maddie shared a lot about her life on Dance Moms and her life after the show in her memoir, The Maddie Diaries. She revealed that she faced a lot of rude comments and bullying on social media. Growing up in front of the camera wasn't easy, and her mom admitted to hiring a social media manager the moment the girls got popular. Maddie wrote that she realized people would do anything to get her attention, even if it means posting mean things on social media. Luckily, she's surrounded by people that love her and friends that will always have her back. But Maddie still remains busy after Dance Moms. The Ziegler sisters headed on tour in late 2018 and early 2019 and hit major cities around the world. They remain prominent names in the dance world and some of the most recognized and idolized Dance Moms characters. The sisters combined their talents on tour. They both dance, but Mackenzie also sings her songs and covers while Maddie dances amazing solos. All in all, it's a fabulous show and well worth seeing if you're a fan of the girls. And since the girls are still dancing, it's clear they're also still training. But where? While Mackenzie was frequently training at the Abby Lee Dance Company in LA, she's known for mostly training with the talented choreographer Rumor Noel. Meanwhile, Maddie has beautifully advanced in all styles, including hip-hop. You can catch her in plenty of dance videos taken by popular LA choreographers. She became Brian Friedman's protege and assisted him in plenty of his classes, which allowed her to grow as a dancer even more. And her ALDC training clearly helped her be able to pick up choreography super quickly. With all that dancing, Maddie has to eat a lot to make sure she stays on top of all the calories she's burning. She revealed that her favorite ice cream is chocolate chip and that she's obsessed with Sour Patch Watermelon Kids.
They're my favorite things in the entire world.
Her favorite food is reportedly Chinese food, and while she was dating Jack Kelly, she revealed they went to In-N-Out a lot and ate a lot of sushi. Even back in 2015, you can find photos of Maddie eating sushi with her Dance Moms castmate Kalani. BRB, craving some sushi right now. On top of having a fabulous food palette, Maddie is also an amazing overall person. In 2018, Maddie encouraged her fans to donate to the We charity in order to win a shopping spree with her and Mackenzie. Just a few years before, she supported a non-profit organization called Dancers Against Cancer. She admitted how hard it was when she lost her grandmother to cancer and said that her grandma makes her stronger. In Dance Moms, she dedicated one of her solos to her late grandmother, who she described as her little good luck charm, watching over her every move. It's obvious that Maddie is a very intelligent person. It takes a lot to be able to memorize all those dance moves. Back on Dance Moms, their mom revealed that both Maddie and Mackenzie were homeschooled. Of course, the moms didn't take it that well because their kids were still going to regular school, but it looks like both Maddie and Mackenzie continued being homeschooled even after Dance Moms. Mackenzie admitted that her and Maddie would sometimes miss 50 days of school a year, which is quite a lot, so bringing a tutor on set with them made total sense and it allowed Maddie to really advance her career. Good job, Melissa! Speaking of sets, we all know Maddie has appeared in plenty of music videos, but just how many? In 2018, she had a cameo in LSD's music video for Thunderclouds. She also appeared in Sia's The Greatest, Chandelier, Cheap Thrills, Big Girls Cry, and Elastic Heart. She also had a role in Todrick Hall's Taylor in Wonderland and his dance music video, as well as Freaks Like Me. Of course, she also appeared in Mackenzie's music videos for both It's a Girl Party and Shine. You could also see her dance in Pretty Little Liars, and she even appeared in Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn, as well as Austin and Ally. All of this happened in just 4 years, which is pretty amazing. It's no wonder that Maddie's been so popular with her peers. Pretty much everyone knows her name. If not for her time on Dance Moms, it's for her performances with Sia. In 2017, she was actually named as one of Time Magazine's most influential teens, which is a huge compliment. She was described as a young go-getter who took the dancing world by storm, and at the time, she was only 15. She was also starting to get recognized for her acting skills, which she also uses in her dancing. She was quoted saying, "It lets me express so many different emotions. When you're acting, you're always playing someone else and you're always getting to experience someone new." Speaking of acting, Maddie's been an actress pretty much ever since she started dancing. Who could possibly forget about the Maddie face? She actually admitted that the face was just the beginning and that she knew she was exaggerating when she was making it.
Has to be like
In one of the Throwback Dance Moms episodes, she even admitted that she looks constipated when she did that face as a child. But she also said that as she grew up, she learned how to put more of her emotion and acting into dancing. In 2014, she revealed that she pretty much trains at ALDC 40 hours per week, which is basically a full-time job. It's what really helped her become the dancing diva we know today. And it's not just dancing. Even though Maddie launched her clothing line with Fabletics, she also has her very own clothing collection. In 2016, Maddie launched Maddie Style, which features bomber jackets, flannel shirts, high-waisted jeans, baseball tees, and other comfortable clothing Maddie usually tends to wear. She worked on the clothes to make sure those were all pieces you can also dance in, which is pretty cool. After all, if there's one person that would think about dance 24/7, it's Maddie Ziegler. And that's it for our video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.